Ladies, gentlemen, and others, it is time for the series of the century on the JRads channel. If I go into JEI and I start searching fossil, look, it's here. Why is there a zombie? Guys, we have fossils in archaeology. It came out today. I'm so excited. I even have shaders. We're on 1.18.2. That's the version it's released to. And I am basically just unbelievably hyped to get started. I've been waiting for this mod to come out and port to a later version for basically 2 years. I've been following development. They've done a great job. And we're going to get right into it. Unfortunately, we did spawn in a savannah. But, I mean, stuff is looking pretty nice over there. And hopefully we'll find a nice place to settle down. But I don't want to waste too much time going through the general parts of Minecraft. I want to just make sure that, you know, we test audio and make sure everything's good. So I'll be doing that in a second. I am just so excited to get started with this. Yeah, so I think we definitely need to turn game sounds down a little bit. A little more, maybe. Blocks can probably go to 50%. Creatures down. A lot better. Okay, so starting out in Minecraft like any other world, except this time we're gonna be able to find fossils, revive dinosaurs, the whole shebang. We have a few other mods in here. We have supplementaries in Quark. Auto jump is on. We have like Shibas over here. This is from Quark, I think. Yeah, so we can tame these. They're just like dogs, except they can like hold an item in their mouth, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna like go through the basic runs and try and get into a cave, and I will come back when we have like found some fossils or something I can mine. Maybe when we get iron, because you do need iron pickaxes to mine the fossils. Anyway, I'm just like, we're gonna finish mining this tree. I'm so excited. We'll be back in whoever knows how long. Okay, so real quick, I realized that my webcam has been over the journey map, so we switched it over real quick. Hopefully, there will not be anything covered up by it. It'll not be a problem the rest of the time. Quick update, we came down here, got a bunch of coal. We're smelting some meat right now, and then we're gonna try and find a deeper cave. And hopefully we'll have enough food to last us a while down there. Hopefully we'll find some more. We have the artifacts mod installed, which means we might be finding some little sites underground that might give us food. So I'm hoping, and some nice artifacts to, you know, increase our curio slots. Folks are hoping for that. And just hoping to find some dino DNA, you know, some fossils. We can get started with this. Anyway, I'm gonna continue. Okay, I reckon I found a pretty nice cave here. It's dripstone, which means we can get some nice decorative blocks too. I want to find a water block to drop down into. Over here looks like a good spot. Let's see. Right. We're gonna need some torches. Hopefully there aren't, you know, monsters immediately nearby. Zombie that just died over here. Oh, okay, that explains it. They dropped on the dripstone. It perished. I think my brightness can it go up anymore? This seems okay. I just need to not be, you know, leaning back in such a non-gamer position. I guess I can my monitor a little bit, maybe. Yeah. But anyway, we don't have vein miner either. It's something I forgot to add. I always forget to add it. I think we're gonna add a different mod than I usually use, though. I found a cool one that might be a little better. Anyway, we got a lot of iron around here. Complementary shaders is nice, and that all the ores will, you know, show themselves as like they'll render emissive and then glow. So we can use that to our advantage to find all the iron, the copper we need. We also have create in this pack. I don't know if the zinc is going to glow. It'd be nice if it did, but we do need that for some of our create contraptions we'll be making for probably some simple farms, you know. Another mod I'm realizing I forgot is easy villagers. So at some point, if I need to take a break, we're going to add those. My plan for this episode is for it to be a long recording, but not necessarily a long video, if you know what I mean. I want to be recording for a while, getting stuff done, taking breaks, and then we can come back and have made a lot of progress by the end of the episode. So that is the end goal. Set up like back here. Set up some more cooking for our iron. Okay, still no fossils. There's a creeper over there. I'm gonna go deal with some stuff, do some more mining. By deal with stuff, I mean those creepers. Now let's grab some gypsum while we're here. We also need some string. I do have the leather and we have the wood. I should make this now just so I don't use wood for something I don't need. I need to make a backpack at some point. We need a chest and some string. Okay, I'll be back, guys. As we're mining down here, we're currently at Y 39. I do want to note that I have not seen a single fossil yet, which is a change from the 1.12 version, which I think makes sense. The fossils are likely going to generate deeper in the world. We have deep slate fossils here, a bunch of different kinds of fossils, but they're probably not that common anymore, is what I would gather, because the world is just so much larger as well. Remember, we have all the way down to -64 to go before we can potentially spot any of these things, and I think this might be our way down a little deeper. Of course, also have to keep our eye out in general, because we're not sure the fossil blocks are going to glow like the iron does. In fact, I would assume they don't. Coal doesn't, for a reason, and complementary shaders has definitely not had time to accommodate or make compatibility with this mod if it's going to, which I don't think it will, because I just found some zinc earlier and it didn't glow. Alright, so I'm gonna keep mining once again. I'll be back. More mining, more iron to get, you know, running out of inventory space. Hopefully we'll find some more spiders, get a backpack going. I will return shortly. Or not. Alright, we've made it to the next layer of cave, and immediately I'm spawning fossils, actually, finally, in the deep slate layer. Really nice. There's some lapis down there, too. But there is a spider I want to deal with first before we get to mining any of these tough fossil blocks. Very nice. We got some tough fossil blocks over here as well. There's a normal spider. No string, that's not good, but just light up the area. Yeah, there's a lot of fossils now. I just want to make sure we have a good, safe area to start doing this. We have to get into the iron pick soon in a second as well. Pteranodon arm bone. That's a pretty good first drop, actually. That means I think we get a guaranteed DNA sample from that. We can analyze it. I'm going to start dropping some tools we don't really need. I'm going to get our crafting table down, and I'm going to make us another iron pick, just for when ours does inevitably break in 46 uses. Bring advanced tooltips on to see that with F3H. Alright. Digging deep, that is a relic scrap. And that completes our first achievement, which I actually do want to see some of the advancements that we have here. Alright. I'm not going to look over any of them. I do know most of what this mod is about. I've played it extensively in 1.12. However, there is new stuff that has been added, and I don't really want spoilers for any of that. I do want to see some of it on my own. Alright. There is a leaf fossil, or a plant fossil, one might say. And this has all been retextured. It's very nice, very high quality. I'm a really big fan of what they've done. This is a Gastornis tailbone. That is a terror bird of sorts. Okay, there's a piece of string. We need a piece of string. Make sure we don't want to miss anything. We do really need that backpack soon. We're filling up our inventory quite quickly. We're getting shale fossils. So now there are biofossils, which I guess do work. There is create compatibility, it looks like. And there's shale fossils as well. We're going to need some of them to build an analyzer soon so we can start actually turning these into resources we can use to make dinosaurs. We'll grab some lapis while we're at it, even though we don't really have the space. I think we'll get rid of the dripstone that is pointed, because we don't really need this. We can come back to the surface anytime to get that surface dripstone. And we're going to keep going deeper. We are currently at, I can just look on the map actually, we're at -10 right now. And I'm not really seeing a way down, but this is actually interesting. This is volcanic rock from fossils in archaeology. Let's get rid of this andesite. I want to see where this goes, if this goes somewhere potentially very valuable for us to see. See if I can maybe find some types of fossils down here, or does this just generate randomly is my question. Oh, careful of the gravel above, I guess. Seems like this is just a vein of volcanic rock. I wonder if they have the biome implemented there. I think there was plans eventually for a volcano biome. I don't know if that was, I don't remember if that was a thing in 1.12 eventually, because the later versions of 1.12, in the 1.12 version, later versions of fossils and archaeology, I did not keep up with as much. I had moved on to later versions of the game by that point and gotten out of modding a little bit. But there is more space over here with more fossil blocks. Oh, there goes our iron pickaxe. We're on to our second, which actually does free up another inventory slot, which is nice. And there we go. There's a skull block that's also I think able to be analyzed. I don't remember exactly, but that's fun. You can make a skull lantern out of it, I believe. The torch in the inventory. Yep. We're not going to do that right now, though. There's some gold over here we're going to grab. Who knows? Might come in handy. Seems to be a decent vein. Look at the reflections of that. Like, that is so nice. I'm so happy to be playing with shaders in a series finally. Now that we have the new computer, it can handle it, and it's really nice. Grabbing everything we can. We really need to find some spiders. But if there's not any right up here, I think I'm gonna take another break in the recording and do some more mining on my own. Here's an urn. These are from supplementaries. They can give various things if you break them, like that looks like a melon seed, which we will actually gladly take. Emeralds we also want, and that's just those are some, that's an antique ink. I'm not really familiar with what that does to supplementaries. Okay, we're gonna take care of this zombie and then I'll pause the recording. Alright, we found our first little artifacts area. That is a mimic. It just, yep, okay. We're gonna get a guaranteed artifact from this. We just need to be careful because it does do a good bit of damage. But it's very easy to kite, as you can see. You kind of have to run away from it. There we go. Oh, that's actually a really good artifact that we could get, the vampiric gloves. This gives us life steal for our attacks. So that's actually amazing. And look at that, we got an amateur archaeologist from the artifact spot. That's kind of topical, isn't it? Hurricane, we have a brewing stand here actually. Which we can find in a village, so I'm not super fussed about. But we're trying to get deeper. We're at -25 right now. We're gonna see where this leads. I think I have a good amount of zinc right now. I might not actually mine that. We're gonna see where this goes. It looks like it just ends up in a regular lava lake that doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, we're looking for really a big open cavern. I don't really want to do any strip mining right now, especially only with a base iron pick. Strip mining is much better with, you know, an efficiency 5 or efficiency 4 diamond pickaxe either will really do. You don't need to go all out for it. Here's some obsidian down here. We obviously cannot collect yet, but going to the nether, hopefully we'll find more fossil and archaeology structures there. I do want to head back up this way, because we're in a kind of a tight spot right now. Where did I come from? Am I already losing myself? No, we're fine. We're fine. So we have roughly almost 16 minutes of footage right now. I will keep going. Actually, this looks like it could be something. I'll keep you here for a second. Oh, perhaps it is. I've not found any diamonds yet. I will bring you back for the first diamond. But this doesn't look particularly... I don't really need redstone yet. Doesn't look particularly good. Oh, actually. We just keep going into a bunch of these kind of diagonal cave areas. So I'll bring you guys back when we find something better. Okay, I'm probably back at kind of a hectic moment. There are a lot of skeletons over here, I think. Yeah, but there's our first diamond. Oh, awesome. They kill each other. Love to see that. This creeper's coming over, so we're gonna... Oh, can he even get up here? No, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna take these diamonds. It seems like it's probably just one. I think we're gonna get rid of the rotten flesh. Pretty easy to come by. I do want to check any more potential diamonds. Okay, no. Alright. Not a lot. You can take this as well. I think we're just going to drop down here and let these creepers blow up. So, currently at negative 33. Finally some more fossils. It's been a little bit. This is a decent vein, it looks like. There's some plant fossils, more bones. We do have 4 shale fossils, which I'm happy about. But I'm unsure what the difference between a normal biofossil and a shale fossil is. Like in terms of loot drops from the analyzer. I'm quite curious if it's separated by like time periods. Okay, so that's actually cobwebs right there, which I think we're gonna take, place down, and break. Oh, we're missing some fossils in the ceiling, actually. What am I doing? More torches are always welcome. We're gonna have to stop soon, unfortunately, because I am getting really low on food. I did, however, where am I now? See that there is beginnings of a mine shaft this way. Oh, and there's another little area here. Oh, with a bunch of amethyst shards, we'll definitely take those. And hopefully get an iron pick out of this. I think I'm gonna eat this last piece of steak real quick. Clear up more inventory space. We're gonna take this coal, this copper, these bones. I don't think we need this enchanted book, frankly. And we're gonna keep continuing this way. Here is the mine shaft, but there are 2 skeletons right here. See if I can get them to fight each other. Yeah, there we go. Okay, nice. So we're gonna start checking out this mine shaft. There are some bones around it. before we go directly in. Hopefully we can find some cobwebs and get our backpack done. Upgrade it to iron probably immediately. We'll take some time to smelt some of that. So basically, I'll take you through the mine shaft until we get the string we need, which is only one piece, it looks like. Right here. We're gonna set up just in this corner and get smelting some more iron. Got 2 furnaces just to make the job easier. Did I not separate the iron properly? I did not. Okay. I'll bring you guys back when we're back to exploring. Also, just before we go, notice that you can see the vampire glove when I'm not holding anything. That's a cool part of artifacts that does show up on your body. I pressed R on accident. That reloads shaders. That was my bad. But you can disable that in the curios thing. Alright. But before I let you go, also, we can just immediately craft the backpack. We have sophisticated backpacks on here. It's a really nice mod. We also have sophisticated storage, so we'll be using. We'll put this on our backs immediately. You can press B to open it. And we have all this room to store our stuff. Alright, nice. And that's a nice empty inventory again, for the most part. And we can keep exploring. Hopefully, finding some food along the way. So actually, we're going to take a break there with that. And just go for it. Cave spider spawner, I think, would be a nice thing, actually. If it's near our base, we can make a XP farm out of it. It's a creeper. I don't really want to go up in elevation. Much rather go down. This is a dead end. We're not going to light it up. I'm not going to worry about taking the cobwebs anymore. I might worry about this iron. Can never have enough of it until we have an iron farm. Then we'll probably have too much of it for a while. Which would be nice to have easy villagers to make an iron farm. Let's see. I can follow me myself. We might need to go up this way. As a matter of fact. Here we go. Actually, that was a perfect idea. 2 more diamonds and a golden apple. That's food, at least. Alright. Ash. We found that is. That means something burned over here, probably from lava above it. Let's see. Nice big open room here, no fossils in it though. We do have 3 diamonds. We can immediately make a diamond pick if we want. I might do that after our current pick runs out. We do have a second backup emerald. Or not emerald, I'm talking about iron pick. We're back into Dripstone Cave as well. So I'm trying to find the next space to go. It looks like we can go down here. Hopefully this is fruitful. It looks like it might be. Dead end. Okay. Oh, this is... Have I been here before, though, is my question? I don't recognize the area yet. Definitely not. Here's spider. I'm not sure if it's a cave spider. Here's another chest. We'll check this out. Glowberries, very nice. Another golden apple. We'll probably be eating these down here to stay longer if I don't get, you know, Tired of it. We're gonna take these rails, actually. I don't mind. I don't really want to pick up the rails on the floor, but if there's in the chest, I don't see why not. We might need to use mine carts for something. Transporting villagers, or we don't get easy villagers in this episode. Okay. By the way, guys, I think I'm gonna keep you here for a minute. Oh, that's perfect. And I do want to talk about some changes that have happened. Obviously, I got the new PC, and the Wi-Fi was off for a bit, and we got it back, and it's nice Wi-Fi. But you'll also maybe notice that I'm in a different spot in my house. We're on the first floor now, no longer in the basement. We've upgraded to a kind of the office area that was not being particularly used. It does mean that the kitchen is right next to it, and there might be some noise. I have set up some really nice filters and whatnot for the audio on my mic through OBS. I looked up the video, and hopefully it should be sounding really nice and not getting a lot of background noise. So it won't, I'm kind of praying it won't be too much of an issue. Okay, we're gonna block off this lava source so we can not lose this diamond here. And then I did want to go back up, or just over into this area here. That looks like it'll be great. What is this block actually? Will it tell me if I hover over here? Cyan bed. That is... Oh, this is a multi-vein. Okay. Oh, this is a... Okay. Okay. Wait, this is actually a huge vein of diamonds. That's awesome. We can get our enchanting table and everything. And tools, maybe some more armor. If we found a disc, I wouldn't be opposed to making a jukebox, but that leaves us with 15 diamonds. We're like rather wealthy now. I'm having a great time. I'm gonna block this off. How do we get into this big open area here? Seems like we can mine in this way if we want. I think we're just going to do a little bit more mining. We have one piece of food left, ignoring the glowberries and golden apples, which I'm not too keen on eating, and then we're going to get out of here. Where am I now? Let's actually go back here. Is it up or down that I need to go? I'm gonna reckon it's... How did you even get there? That's a little worrying. We're gonna go down. Mine right, some lapis, that's good, actually. There goes our iron pick, but we have another one that we got from loot. Would it be easier to just go find the cave entrance to this normally? Probably. Am I gonna do that though? No. So I'm gonna be back when we're in that big expansive area. I said that and it was the next block I mined, so joke's on me, I guess. We can see that burning up over there. I do want to drop down. I do want to know what's below me first. The zombie, I guess. I have mastered... He's holding a block, actually. I have mastered the art of water bucket clutching. That's a lie to a certain extent, but, you know, also a truth to a certain extent. So, we need to be moving... potentially back up. That's another zombie there. Hopefully he'll just flow into the lava if I can let him. Yeah. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is a freaking cave, dude. Look at all this. Oh, there's some quirk stuff going on around here. There is this. That is a one-time mob spawner. It'll spawn a bunch of different mobs that'll drop loot that you might find in a dungeon. I'm not going to activate that right now, and I'm also going to ignore this creeper because I kind of just want to get places. We're going to be a little risky and go over this fire. I do want to know... Let me see if I can look at different vertical chunks. It looks like over here above This little pillar is potentially another artifact. I don't think we're gonna worry about that though. I think we're gonna try and get out of this cave at this point. We have a good amount of stuff to start out. Potentially, we do have a few confirmed pieces of DNA. We might start with the Gastornis if we can get the resources we need. This ash is a supplementary thing. It happens when blocks burn. I don't really know how you get it. I guess with a shovel. I don't really know what it's good for either. It does also generate naturally in basalt deltas. So I'm gonna try and find a way out of here, mining any fossils I can on the way. An Enderman. We aren't gonna worry about right now. I'll be back though when we're back at the surface and have slept. It's currently nighttime. It has occurred to me that I am at -42. So I think in true JRAD's fashion, we're gonna go out and get back home the only way I know how, which is jumping into lava. We do play with keep inventory on this channel. If you're new. It just makes the stress a whole lot easier for me. I don't like playing, you know, the game. I don't like playing Minecraft or games in general when there's, you know, the risk of losing everything. I just want to have fun, you know. I'm not here for the stress or the difficulty, really. I do play on hard, but that's just because there are other benefits to it. All right. Back on the surface. I think we're gonna get rid of this waypoint. And we're gonna turn off reading death points. All right, so I'm kind of trying to decide where I want to base now. Kind of need to set up a place of operations rather quickly. Okay, look at me, that reaction time, immaculate. Any other creepers in the area that want to mess with me? Yeah, over here. This actually is a savanna plateau, but it's not looking too ugly if I'm being honest. Are you underground or is this a creeper on the surface? This is a creeper on the surface. Kind of in a grass block there. I don't like that. Alright. I prefer to not live in a savanna. I think we're going to use this general area as our base, like this whole general area here that we've looked at. Kind of going down into this big lake area. So I'm thinking this is all meadow and plains. We might check out this area here. See if that is a flat enough area for us. The whole pier, however, looks like a pretty nice place to just put a house, you know. And I'm like, kind of the creative juices are flowing, you know. I'm feeling like we can get some kind of wetland area down here. Now I don't know where an ocean is, which is rather unfortunate. I would very much like to have an ocean nearby, because there are aquatic dinosaurs that I would like to display that live in the ocean and not in fresh water. But perhaps we can make some, you know, artificial exhibits for those. An artificial aquarium we can build. It would need to be rather large, though, just to accommodate the size. Just go anywhere. No, okay, good. I think we might actually set up in this cave while I'm building a house on top. I think that is the strategy for now. And we're gonna start cooking some stuff. Can I build furnaces out of deep slate? I can. I can make a deep slate furnace. Can I turn that into a normal furnace? No. But does it look cool? Yes, it does. That's awesome, actually. I didn't know that was a thing. It'll work. We're also we're gonna get some of that smelting. We're gonna get not all of the zinc smelting right now. I don't think that's necessary. I did find another chest. I don't know if I was recording for that. I might have been, and I'm just like Already losing my memory. It had some bread in it, which we can eat. There we go. Zinc ingots. That's nice. Good to get our create stuff flowing. We can probably make the rest of this iron armor now. Also, what did I just make? Helmet. Where did all that iron just go? I made like some iron plates. Work. That was an accident. But what does this look like? Kind of a nice industrial block. That's a waste of 8 iron in my opinion, but we'll keep it for now. Maybe we'll find a use for it. When we have an iron farm, it won't be an issue. I believe I need the leggings. And we'll have enough for the boots right here. Now we're kitted out. We're 36 minutes in. I do want to do some dinosaur-y stuff. So, let's get an analyzer going. I do want to open this wall out. It's like a crafting table here, maybe. Torch here. So, for this analyzer, we're going to need a fossil, relic scrap, and some iron. We can put this down. And let's throw in our bones, and you'll see the bar goes over Gastornis tailbone. Should turn into Gastornis DNA, if I remember correctly. Okay, I guess that's not a thing. Maybe it never was. I was under the impression that if you got a bone from a dinosaur bone from a block, you'd get the DNA. Maybe it's not. Maybe they've changed the rates. I found it in my experience rather likely that it would happen. I'm gonna save that coal for torches, hopefully. Can toss in those biofossils and plant fossils. I do want to save some of the relic scraps because I believe they have uses outside of just being I think they can be used at a repair table of some kind. I'm looking in here and I'm kind of getting spoilers looking at some of these items. Like, look at this. Mammoth fur, Therizinosaurus down, Elasmotherium fur. That's new. Magic Conch is not new. There is an Anu boss now, finally. I think that might have been there in the game before, but incomplete, but I think it was kind of not a fully fleshed out boss. You can see some of the toys you can make. There's the saplings as well. Cooked egg, that's terrifying, but I guess we can start breeding dinosaurs for food at some point. That'd be kind of funny. Stunted essence we can make with poisonous potatoes and chicken essence. I remember all this. We make the chicken soup. Yeah. Okay. The sifter is an item that we might want. You can put basically sand, dirt, whatever in there for a chance to get certain archaeological paleo and like dinosaur bones. There's also the archaeology workbench. I'm not sure what this archaeology workbench is for, actually. It might just be a villager workstation, considering that we are now in an era where villagers are special, but I do want to see what this does. Okay, no, I remember this. This is how you repair things. Okay, look at this. We have gotten a few DNA from here, and that's really fun. Oh, that's actually a new one. This is Dimetrodon. They did not have Dimetrodon before. They had a Daphosaurus, which was similar, but it was a herbivore. This is a Dimetrodon. This is a carnivore. And Megalograptus I'm familiar with. It's like a sea scorpion kind of thing. It's pretty cool. And that's gonna be the last. We're not gonna get any more dinosaur DNA or creature DNA. I'm gonna use the term dino very liberally here, even though it's not technically accurate to describe either of these. Oh, here's a sapling. That's kind of fun. But what I'm really hoping for is ancient fern spores, because that's gonna be a really nice food source for our dinosaurs, which I have made it so they don't need to eat. But just like they don't start at max food, so I do need stuff to tame them with and other things. It's raining, and it looks really nice. This kind of this atmosphere. I love shaders so much. Rozcraft doesn't have them because we don't really have the means with our We didn't have the means before with our old PC, but now we might add it and see how the world looks. Okay. In order to turn these into, you know, their real counterparts, we do need a culture vat to turn the DNA into an egg. And the culture vat requires a slime ball or a tar drop. And I think our chances of getting what we need are better if we go look for tar instead of like trying to hope a slime is going to spawn underground or in a swamp. This tar will spawn in a generated structure, but we should be able to spot on the map from quite far away. Okay. So I'm gonna go get more food and such. We should set up some. We should set up at least one, I think, chest in this area, right here. I'm gonna make a diamond pickaxe as well, just in case I find something I need that is rather high in mining power or strength, whatever it's called. I'm gonna keep the diamonds on us as well. We can keep valuables on us. We're not gonna lose this backpack. But otherwise, I think we can probably take some of this stuff out. Keep the waystone on us. Oh, this stuff can just go in here. This. Get rid of the name tag. Okay. I will return. Hopefully we will find some tar and I'll show off the tar pit. If we find a different structure, I'll also come back. I'm gonna bring you back for a second. I just made shears to shear the sheep and I saw this rainbow as I slept. And the rain cleared. It's actually really awesome. I really enjoy this view right now. This is beautiful, really. Imagine once it's all custom rain if we get that far. And it's fading too. There you go. So I've come down to the water and I wanted to show this off. There are some mobs that will spawn naturally in this mod, including sturgeon. They spawn in river biomes among, I think, potentially also swamps, though I do know alligator guard definitely spawn there. So there are some mobs that will spawn naturally. They include the coelacanth, the nautilus, the sturgeon, and the alligator gar, as these are all still alive in our world today. I want to see if you can bucket this guy, but he seems to swim away whenever I get close. I might need to be careful with this. I don't have depth strata, you know. I'm gonna come down and boop. There we go. Bucket of sturgeon. That's fun. Hopefully we can find some other ones. I just want to get a view of this guy on land a little bit, and then we can continue. I am gonna head north and see what I can find. Look at that. That's a really nice model. And it does do the fish flopping as well. That's nice. Look at that animation. Look at the health bar on that thing as well. I believe you can eat it. Look at sturgeon. Eat the bucket of sturgeon, and then I think if you kill it, you'll get sturgeon meat. Cooked sturgeon meat is a very nice meal. And you get eggs as well and DNA. I don't know if you could get sturgeon DNA previously. Actually, I think you could. It just wasn't. But I think the DNA for living creatures that are not extinct, non-extinct creatures, are red now, it seems. Okay. I'll return once we've been northward a good bit. I just want to land a little bit for you and see what we'll be working with as we build this world up. Guys, take a look at the horizon. Our food problems have been solved. The spruce taiga over there will in fact have sweet berries for us to eat, and you can plant those back at home, and they are not a good food source, but they are abundant enough that it should not be a problem at all to get them in mass quantities and sate our hunger for a time off them alone. So we're gonna head over here, and there's also a old growth one as well that seems to be close to it as well. I could see the big trees out that way. Yeah, over there. Okay, we're gonna run into this forest, and I see a green thing on the map. This means it's a villager. It should be an archaeologist of some kind. Paleontologist, archaeologist, one of the two. I think it has two different workstations, and we are gonna go say hi to him. I do just want to confirm that I can get some sweet berries though. I forgot to bring the bones I had, so I can't get a wolf, so that's unfortunate. See a fox over there? I did see a fox, so maybe there are sweet berries over there. Whereas I'm just gonna remember on the map where that guy was. I just wanna get these sweet berries as soon as possible, which I'm very surprised. That is not what I meant to do. So F3, F4 is a quick game mode changer. And I do have cheats on in this world. We will not be using them to cheat. That was an accident. Alright, there's actually another guy over here with an archaeology workbench and a sifter. We're gonna take the sifter. I don't know where the guy is gone though. This is not, unfortunately, it's not tar pit. They can generate as tar pits. And that would be what we need. Oh, and here are sweet berries. So actually this works out very nicely, doesn't it? I'm also out of food, so we're gonna eat these pretty fast. Just be wary they can't sting me. I'm trying my best to not get hit. Alright. So the camp was just, I believe, the villager was like over here, was he not? By these pumpkins? Where's he gone on the map? There's a sturgeon there. I'm not seeing the green anymore. Wish it would show up if he was still here. Maybe he fell into a hole and died. Would be unfortunate. There are some maybe mobs around here, I'm not sure. Where did we just find that guy? Over here? We just found the location, so where did the villager go? I think I see another site up here, so we're gonna run over here. If you can see that little circle of sand, I'm hoping that's something. No, it was not. Okay. Well, this is still a pretty nice area. Just I don't know where that villager went. We should have gone for him first, guys. I apologize that I went for the sweet berries, so we can't. I don't know where he went. I'm gonna turn that. Is there a way I can turn on the food eating sounds, like players? That probably is players. It's not. What? Ambient, maybe. Oh, it's only voiced speech. Maybe the voice and speech is for the narrator. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna. Oh, there is cold over here. That could be good. Maybe there'll be frost, like permafrost in cold biomes. We didn't find any of those on our first search. Alright, I'm gonna keep exploring though, guys. Because that was not tar. We need tar. Kind of confused as to why this river is frozen. Is there like more frozen areas this way? I did just see another villager on the map, but it looked like it like despawned pretty fast. I'm not sure why. I don't know if the villagers are there. Oh, it's back on the map. Okay, we can see him. Say hi to this guy. And is it a tar pit? Once again, it is not, but that's fine. I just want to say hello to you. You're the primary thing right now. Archaeologist. Okay, so you're going to sell us relic scraps and archaeology workbenches. I wonder what else. Your workbench, I'm sure, is an archaeology workbench. If I break that, you should lose your role, I assume. Like, hello? Not actually sure. Alright, well, I'm gonna mine these fossils. And then I'm gonna go keep looking. I don't know how rare tar pits are. I'm just really hoping we can find one. Because slime is a really big pain in the ass in vanilla Minecraft, or as vanilla as we have it. Ooh, okay. That's actually our first important piece of archaeology we've gotten. We can repair this in an archaeology workbench with relic scraps. That's a broken ancient sword. And it's a really good weapon. I believe it can also be used to summon lightning, if I remember correctly, and tame zombie pigmen. I don't know if that's still a feature, though. I think I also need the helmet, though, to tame the zombie pigmen. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to continue my adventure. There's actually an ice spike spam on the horizon now. I've been going for quite a ways. We've ran into a few things, a village there, villages, and archaeologists along the way, but no sign of a tar pit. I'm actually kind of realizing I don't know where they're going to generate. Because I thought, I was pretty positive it was a chance that they would generate where an archaeologist spawned. And I'm pretty sure there still is. Like, I don't want to say that I'm wrong yet. It could just be a luck issue. But oh, is this a igloo? That's kind of perfect timing that we found this. Oh, it doesn't have anything below though, does it? Unfortunate. Alright. Well, that's fine. Anyway, I just wanted to point out the ice spike spam over there since that's pretty rare. Well, relatively rare. I would, if you explore enough here, you'll find it easily if you know where a snow biome is. But if you don't know where a big snow expanse is, then it's kind of hard to find. Anyway, what is this house? It's like a really nice looking house that's been built here. The butcher. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to searching for stuff. I think we found it. I think that black stuff on the map in front of us is it. And I think there might be tar slimes here. Yes! Okay, this is what we were searching for. Tar. And it looks really good. I mean, what is this? Hard dirt. Just look at this on top. It's really nice, actually. I like that a lot. Anyway, in order to get the samples we need a tar drop. This can drop from an enemy that can spawn in tar, known as the tar slime. I have experimented in 1.12. I believe it is possible to make an automatic farm for these. This is not what we're going to be able to do right now. Instead, I'm going to put our water here. I believe if I take this bucket and put it in here, it should turn into tar drops. Yes. Tar sauce. Excellent. Now, that's all we're going to take, because I do think, yeah, it's not infinite. Kind of see it flowing, I think. Lower and everything else. Actually, let me test this. I'm actually very curious. It's like definitely not infinite. Yeah, okay. But I'm gonna put a waystone here. We have a good bit, so we found a few, so we're gonna make a tar pit. Waystone, and we can come back here and make and harvest all this for a tar slime farm at some point. And we also need to set up a waystone at home. But I guess for now, I want to see what happens if I just jump in, right? Like, yeah, you just get sucked in and you can barely move, you drown, you cannot swim, you're not allowed to jump all the way. It's kind of like a honey block like that. But like, look at all this tar we're gonna have access to. That is a really cool effect that you cannot actually see above it. That's really well done. We are gonna suffocate ourselves here to go back home, and we're gonna set up a waystone, so hopefully we don't need to do that anymore. But just like, wow, guys. I'm really impressed with the tar, actually. Pretty awesome. Where did I say I was living? Right down here? Yeah. Alright, so with that, we should be able to make the culture vat. We just need some glass, so I'll stop and get some sand. And I'm gonna be back when we have some more facilities up. Let me explain the sifter real fast. I put some gravel in here that I excavated, and it's gonna take a little bit. But you can get stuff from this. Like, here's a potato, like, perfect. And I think you might even be able to get ancient fern spores. I'm not remembering exactly. Oh, yep, there you go. Fossilized furnace wars. We're gonna need to make that pretty soon. I called it, guys. What can I say? But yeah, you just get random stuff from like assorted soft blocks like dirt and sand and gravel, and that's actually really lucky to know you have the ferns. All right, I'm gonna sleep real quick, and then I'm gonna get to making. Where did I put my sand at? Here, we're gonna make some glass. That's not the sand. And use that to make our culture vats. And then once we have the culture vats, we need something called bio goo. We're gonna need rotten flesh, wheat, milk, and an egg for. There's a cow nearby. We have bone meal and seeds. We need to get some rotten flesh, which is not that hard, and then we need to find some chickens for eggs. So that's going to be what's on the docket next. And then once we get this Dimetrodon hatched, I think that's going to be it for a bit. That doesn't work, does it? We're going to do something dangerous here. Very dangerous here. Nope. Let's dump it all. We'll get, you know, in the next few episodes. That was not correct. There should not be a level requirement for traveling between these guys. I thought I'd turned that off, but perhaps I'm wrong. Anyway, I got this culture back going. We need our. Also, I did kill the gar. Not the gar, the sturgeon. Where'd it go? And here's our poor sturgeon friend. We also have some more biofossils. I totally forgot about that. We can put those in there. Maybe we can get a better DNA that we want to hatch. We need a bucket of water, tar drop, 3 iron, some glass. There you go, culture vat. Now we put the biogoo in here, DNA in here. On the right side comes the egg. So I'm gonna get started on some of that stuff. Okay, so we have the resources. I think all of them. We have wheat, rotten flesh, an egg. Last thing we needed was a bucket of milk and a cow. We can find, I think, right down here. Yeah. We'll get you this bucket nice and filled up. And now, find the 4 of them. I think it's shapeless. Yeah, bio goo. We're going to put that in the culture vat. And also, I need to mention, as we are trying to make this Dimetrodon egg, there's a chance it can fail. And if it fails, what's going to happen is we're going to get a failure source. And I think there are several varieties of them now. And we can kill it and it'll drop its meat. And we can use that to make more bio goo. But it means that we kind of lose the. I think it breaks the culture vat as well. I could be wrong. It could be changed. Like they could have changed some of the mechanics. But if it's the same, if we fail this cultivation, the culture vat will break, and it'll turn into a failure source. If it's successful, this little cute little guy in there is gonna turn into an egg when this is all done, and that's gonna take a little bit. So I'm gonna go harvest some resources to make a little pen for this guy, and then I'll be back when we can hatch the egg. Okay guys, I just had to go on a little trip to get one more biofossil. I had the revelation that I forgot something really important about the mod, which is that you have to craft a book called the Dinopedia to be able to look at the stats of your dinosaurs. So we're gonna make that real quick. We have the paper and the leather for a book, biofossil, Dinopedia. Let's scrap away. And if we check this, oh, and look at this, Dimetrodon egg. Now, this guy is going to want meat. I don't know if he'll eat fish. I'm going to assume he's going to eat fish, but I don't know. We could feed him. There's pigs up here. We're going to try the pigs. And while we've got trying to kill those pigs, I want to explain how this works. Let me break these torches further and put the egg down. Interesting. So it seems like the texture for the Dimetrodon egg is a little bugged, perhaps. You can break it, it's fine. Like, it has one heart, you just punch it, gives you the egg back. You don't have to worry about losing your egg. It's not like a turtle shell that you can jump on and it'll die. It seems it currently has the texture of a gold block. I'm gonna have to go on to the Discord and be like, hey, is this intentional? Which it's obviously not. So I'll just report the bug, you know, later after this video. And hopefully we can get that fixed. Anyway, status warm. It needs to be warm in order to hatch. I think that maybe that's through the torches. It might also just be because it's daytime. I'm gonna break these torches and find out. Because that's usually what you have to do, is you had to surround it with torches, but I guess since it's daytime, it doesn't need that right now. Anyway, this is a little pen I've constructed for it either way. So it'll be done in a little bit. I think we hopefully will have time to go kill the pigs up here on this hill. Some of these animals. And then we can tame it using the meat that we feed it. We're gonna have to get full and then I think keep feeding it in order for it to tame to us. We're just gonna get a variety of meat for our hungry Dimetrodon that is soon to be. Alright, 14. Should be good. So, one more pig for good luck. Come over here. Check this out. 69%. We're gonna chill here. I think at a certain point the egg will start bouncing around. Maybe at 80%, we'll see. No. 7, 8, 89, 90. There you go. Hopping around. Our little gold idol is bouncing around. The Dimetrodon egg, I'm sure, is supposed to look different, but here we go. Oh my god. Look at this guy. Yeah, so he will eat our pork chops and beef. Look at him. Carnivorous and piscivore. He will eat both fish and meat. This mob runs from other mobs. Male, untamed. They do have... So, by the way, they do in fact have genders. So if you want to breed your creatures, you're going to need a male and a female. There is sexual dimorphism as well, so the males and females will look different. The males are usually the more colorful one as it goes in the wild. But, so this guy will hopefully be looking really cool as a male Dimetrodon. And look at how, look, his little... Stop jumping in the wall, buddy. I want to see your little sail. It's so tiny. Anyway, do you want this? Do you want this, buddy? You hungry? Yeah. Come here. Look at that. That walk animation is so cute. We're gonna feed you. Oh, he has a little eat animation too. That's awesome. I actually love this, guys. He probably wants a little more space to roam, and I'm sorry I can't give that to him right now. But let's see. He's at max food. I'm just gonna feed him. Hopefully this will... There we go. And then when that comes out of him, you know that he's tamed. We're best friends forever. We got the achievement for taming him. Owner is me. And basically he's happy right now. This mob's mood is 100 because his hunger is full. Look at all these different meats that'll eat. And this is like not even all of it. This is all meats from different dinosaurs and such. Like he'll eat there's Dimorphodons now. That's awesome. This is dodo meat. And dodos are going to be really valuable to have because I believe they drop eggs like a chicken does. And you can throw it for a chance to get another dodo. And that's going to be really valuable. Okay. There's one more thing I want to do for this guy before we leave. And that's to give him a toy. And I'm hoping that can be a ball. But I think it only takes slime balls. Does a tar drop work as a universal replication? Do we even have the wool and the string for it? I don't think we do, guys. We don't. So what about a scratching post? And we also have a scratching post and hanging logs. We'll do a scratching post. So we'll get an oak slab and a stick. Where I'm sure it takes any kind of wood. Though actually I'm out of it. funnily enough. So I'm gonna go grab the resources for a scratching post, and I'll be back. Guys, he's laying down. He's like sleeping. So I was active during the day, so it was like just night. So he's like just relaxing. That's so cute. Look at him. He's actually losing hunger. So what I did with the whatever I did to the configs did not save. So I'm gonna have to go back and do that. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. You want out? I can't give that. I can't give you out. You'll go away. Actually, how do I command you? Order item is a stick. So basically, if I have a stick in my hand, I can like make him follow me or wander or different things. Okay. Scratching post. I get slabs, stick, 5 wool. There you go. And I want to show you guys, this will increase his mood. Should already be max, like we checked. Maybe it went down a little bit. We're gonna put it right here. He's gonna walk, he might walk over to this and do something with it. And I want to see if he will. And if there's a new animation or not. Max population, 15. I don't know what that means. It might be like how many there can be in a group before they like get angry with each other. I don't know. How about you come play with your toy, dude? I want to like show them. I want to show everyone this one last thing before you go. He has so little health too. His health will grow as he ages, and he'll get bigger as well, and eventually reach maturity. But for now, he's kind of a vulnerable little guy. Let's actually make like a little. I want to make a little like grow area for him. Actually, I've decided it's not a good idea because I don't want him to grow up. I don't want him to grow up into the wall and then start suffocating. Maybe we'll get like more fence along this side. He just stood up and laid back down. Can you scratch the post? I don't know if we're gonna get it. We'll see it eventually, guys. But I want to see if we can get some more fences real quick. Oh, I'm worried that he might increase in size and clip into the wall, and that's gonna hurt him, and he's gonna die, and that would really suck. Hi. Okay. Look at this. You gonna do it? No, you just phased right through it. Okay, interesting. Interesting thing you did there, buddy. Very impressed, actually. So I'm gonna finish up this little enclosure to make sure he stays in here and is fine. But in the meantime, I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. It's been actually a blast. Like I'm so hyped to seeing this guy and the awesome animations and the amazing model, being able to see everything that he's got. I am ecstatic, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this series, I bet. The grand plan is eventually this series is gonna last us until the mod updates to a version that Rozcraft is on, and then we're gonna use Rozcraft as our next location for building more dinosaur stuff, and we'll add that to the Rozcraft pack. But for now, we're gonna have a really light pack on mods and just focus on making, you know, dinosaurs and enclosures for dinosaurs, and I'm gonna have a ton of fun with it. So guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you have enjoyed. You know, there's a maybe I'll try and link the Discord for the Curse Forge link for the mod in the description, and so you guys can go check that out. This is a really great mod. I've been waiting years for this. It's my childhood, the nostalgia, and it's not just the nostalgia. It's like they've actually like kept it up with the quality, and so it's both, you know, a nostalgic thing to see, and also a really really happy that it's still really well made. So guys, I'm gonna see you guys. I don't want to punch them. In the next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.